Hello guys. This is our project Cloud Native Job Finder. It is a microservice based job recommendation platform. Uh, Basically, what happens is that you can submit your resume on our platform, and after submitting your resume, yeah, obviously you'll have to log in with your basic details. You'll have to sign up and log in with your details, and then what you can do is you can go and select your resume. uh, for example, many people have multiple resumes based on various job recommendations. Like, this is my cloud resume, this is my dev resume. I'll upload my dev resume, and it will show processing here. So what the initiative is, it's to find jobs that are tailored for this resume. How it will do is, we are using search engines that basically map keywords, use BM25 best matching 25 algorithm. It selects keyword from our resume, creates an index for them, uh, collects and matches job accordingly. Now, how exactly jobs are being selected? It's that there are a few several platforms uh, that we have tailored for this project. These include Hacker Rank and Stop and other such platforms. We have created a service where there is a web scraper. There is a web scraper and there is a simple uh, engine which queries the RSS field of these search platforms, like for example Hacker News and work remotely. It queries the RSS field of these platform and gets those jobs. It saves these jobs in our database. There is a cron job where these jobs are basically fetched every 30 minutes after a deployment. So once they are fetched during the deployment, just after the deployment, and once they are fetched after the deployment as well. Um, so once your resume has been passed, it has been processed properly, it saves the keyword that are related to those resume, and it recommends you jobs, and there is a matching score. We also have a Kafka pipeline where each each and every job that you click, it improves an impression of that job. So next time, it's the recommendation of job also takes in account those click impressions as well. This is exactly how LinkedIn recommends you post. I took that idea from there itself. So you can see that this this resume that I had was mostly related to was focused on backend roles. So this has fetched and recommended me such jobs, best recommended jobs, and so on. There Since there are many, a person can have multiple resumes, and you can go ahead and obviously submit your other resumes as well. So like, now I've submitted my other resume that was ML focused. Now it will also recommend me jobs that are related to ML, though there are not many there were not many jobs, so it might not have a better index. So the best thing about this is, like, this was my uh, dev resume, this was my ML resume. So it matched these keywords, this keyword of AI and other ML related keywords, and it recommended that. Whereas this was my dev resume, and it recommended me that. So this is our platform. This is the So this is the tech stack for our app. It is a microservice based platform. There are several microservices. Each one has its own Docker file. What we plan to do is, we are going to use Kubernetes, and each and every microservice will be deployed in its separate pod, so that even if they are one of them goes down, we could just spin another one of them easily. And since we are using Kafka as a message broker for events, it is much better. It improves our performance as well, so that even if a certain microservice goes down, other ones are not affected. This helps in decoupling the application. There is Postgres to save the save data, and Redis to cache it. There is RabbitMQ as a queue to queue certain, if there is excessive load on the app. There is Mini IO, which is basically S3 compatible local thing, where we could test it locally, and the same APIs can be used for S3 as well. We could attach the S3 on let's say AWS and use the same API calls. It is a much better option. There is Melee Search, which basically uses BM. As of now, we are using BM25 using this Melee Search. The Next.js is based on the front end is based on Next.js, which uses server side rendering. This is the system architecture where API gateway is the central, uh, uh, so as to say, source, which using which all other services are connected. All other services that require each other are also connected to each other using Kafka, which is a message broker, which uses event based message broker. This is the sign up process. This is the process of using the platform, which I showed as well. The parsing is async, so if there are multiple resumes, it does that parallelly. The scraper is made using Go, which scrapes multiple websites and queries multiple websites at once. This is the event pipeline or data pipeline, so as to say. Uh, uh, the this mentions the specific use case of RabbitMQ, where in case there is too much load on the app, RabbitMQ helps us in queuing the API calls. This is an overview of what the APIs are there used. There are many more APIs as well. This is how BM25 works. It basically matches keyword and recommends the top 25 sorted results based on those keywords that were matched. uh, since the what I've done is I've made a makefile and I've connected each and every app properly using that makefile. So you could just spin this app up in a single command. You could build using make build and run the app using uh, make up, which executes several commands in the background. This is how build works. There is which builds multiple images. This is the make file, so which uses Docker Compose up and Docker pull to pull images and Docker Compose up to build those images and deploy them. In case we are testing this, we could use an interactive CLI as well, where we can see the logs interactively. And now the final thing is, why exactly do we need it? So we need it because uh, let's say a person has to manually find several jobs for them. It would take a lot of time, and since we have AI, we have machine learning. It would be it This app just streamlines that entire flow. Thank you.